Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo Costa. I'm a field crops educator with MS Extension. I'm here in a wheat field in southeast Michigan today, and I'm scouting. I want to find out if my wheat is at Feekes stage. Let's take a look and see that. Alright, so you're gonna have to dig up some plants and try to separate the tillers from the main stem. In this case here, I separate one, and what I did, I removed some of the leaves, and look what I found here. I feel a lump here, and that is what the first node or the joint in here. As you can see, I had another plant that I also found first node. So the first node is Feekes 6. When you see two nodes without the flag leaf, would be at Feekes 7 stage. If I split the stem here, I'm gonna see the developing head right here. So of course, so that's where my yields will come later on. I did split the stem in half, and as you can see here, above the first node, you see the developing head. And that's also a good sign, so that shows you that we are at the Feekes 6 stage. All right, so we actually found out that we are at Feekes 6 stage, and I'm very excited about it. But you might be asking yourself, okay, great, but why do I care? When you grow wheat, that's very important because it can be used as a thermometer to tell you what you're not allowed to do anymore from this point. For example, at Feekes 6 stage, if I had to deal with any micronutrient deficiency, that should have to be addressed by now. Also, a good part of my nitrogen should have been applied by this point. Another thing is, there are some herbicides that I just cannot use anymore. For example, PowerFlex HL, Osprey, growth regulators such as dicamba, 2,4-D cannot be used anymore. Also, I know that when I get to the Feekes 6 stage, when I see that one node and that developing head, when I split that, I know that I might be only 1 to 2 weeks away, depending on the temperature, from Feekes 7. Feekes 7 is when I have the two nodes. At that point also, I know that I cannot apply some other herbicides because it can cause crop injury and be off-label, such as Palisade, Qualax, Affinity. The thing that we know that's important is up to Feekes 6 stage, we know that the plant was too worried about the vegetative stage. Now is when actually the crop production begins. And that's very important, right? So that's all I have for now, and I hope we have learned something together today. And I see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.